day before we went to international.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is her, quadrants, and she also not only just practiced showing the plan, but she also practiced other coring topics as fundamental, right? If you already own showing the plan, what do we need to do daily to do, and how do we talk about strength of MPCP? How do we talk about the why we do network marketing, and also different topics such as the comparison and trend. And so this side, she's showing the plan. And she's like, oh, I don't have the complete version because she's doing this as we are coming back yesterday and today, so it's not complete. But I said, that's fine, right? This shows you we do it on a daily basis. And also partners have, well, you ladies can stand together and take a picture, and I'm gonna keep talking. But I think this has really, we started doing this honestly by accident. Because we started as young entrepreneur, we didn't have much growth right from the get-go, and but we understand why. Because we weren't good enough. We were too young to build a business, $1 million business. We weren't business-minded enough. We didn't have the people skills. We don't have the credibility. So what did? We plugged into the training. We practice. Seriously, just practice back and forth. And actually, we did it by accident. And when we had the right people, it actually really scaled up. It made our duplication process so much easier.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to also lead our new people because we can talk from experience. We used to be down below. Now we can do what we do is because we practice so much, right? So can we give these ladies a round of applause? Thank you. So just wanted to demonstrate to you how important it is to practice fundamentals. So now you can start a new recording for our next topic, which is team, right? Duplicating team culture. And if you understand what team is, there will be no people issue. There will be no complaints. Everybody will appreciate each other. Like Ms. Liu talked about in a meeting after the meeting, right? Saturday night. If we have appreciation, everything else is solved. Right? There won't be any problem. The team is easy to lead, and the team always feels like one team, one dream. Because if we understand we get paid by group business volume, then what comes first? You as a person, or does the team come first? Team, because we get paid by team. So that's why we have to we always train. It's one of my favorite coring topics, and I really do want to bring up someone who's always understood the importance of the team. And this gentleman, not only as a pioneer of our team, Young Entrepreneur team, but also really had that conviction after he decided to do this business from his very first major convention. Went from extremely skeptical, negative before he went to convention, and totally changed his vision after the first convention. Ever since then, never ever looked back or thought about otherwise or quitting, but had tremendous personal growth. Also being invited in front of 25,000 people like our convention to do his power profile and really inspire many other young people to pursue their dreams as an entrepreneur. And also, I think Benson always puts the team first. Always puts the team first. That's why there's no issue when we communicate, and I really have to thank a lot of our leaders because we were trained so well in the Flushing team culture. We understand the team always comes first, right? Whatever benefits the team, we do. We go 100%. So there's never a time when we decide on something and people say, no, I don't want to do it. Okay, so without further ado, have me welcome our professional coordinator, Benson Chen.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are y'all doing?
Great.
Awesome. So I'm going to go straight into actually my favorite coring topic, which is the team. And I really like what Olivia talked about. How do we get paid in this business? Through volume, correct?
Yes.
The management performance compensation only searches volume, but what kind of volume? Group volume. Okay? So none of us can succeed in this business by ourselves. We have to focus on the team. No team, no income. No income, no residual, right? No residual, no lifestyle. So we got to think about from that perspective. Okay? So the coring topic, team. Okay? So first thing, the whole is always greater than the sum of the parts. And it's funny, this time, during the convention, Jared kept talking about the same thing, right? He brought in all this corporate team members, the original corporate team, the 6, 7 people. They all have different personality. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Right? You look at Kevin Buckman, he's all about what? No Guga, no BS, straight up.
Yeah.
No sugarcoating. You
Yeah.
like it or not, this is who we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you got the next person, Dennis Frank, coming up, dancing, having fun. He's all energetic. We call him the Mr. Energy, right? JR comes up, he's like a big kid, right? He's just so passionate about the business. And then you have Lauren, someone that knows exactly what she wants, a very red person, right? Dominant person. You know, she's very, she has a strong personality, but at the same time, then you have people like Andrew Weissman, Jim Winkler. They're very okay with everything. It's like they don't have a temper. They never get mad. But when you pull them out individually, they all have their own personality. But when they put them together, they all understand they have one goal in mind, is to make this business the strongest company in the world.
Yes.
That's why they sacrifice their personality to make sure the company runs well, to make sure the community goes well, because at the end of the day, the common goal is the same. Make sense? So we all have our own personality, but Olivia talked about this morning. Personality does not build a team. Culture builds a team. So it's not about my personality, it's not about Wayne's personality, it's all about the culture. If my personality interferes with the culture, I need to eliminate that personality in this environment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right? So it's all about the residual income. It's all about the future. The second one, teamwork makes dream work. When I talk about this, I'm focused on the little things. I'm focused on the little things, right? I want you guys to write this down. Be a giver, okay? Be a giver. In the very beginning of this business, we will receive a lot, right? We're the lucky ones, because if you understand the compensation plan, we all join at this spot or this spot, right? And everyone gets how much percent of us? 100%. That's why we're gonna get a lot of attention, right? We get free products during the convention. Everyone's asking us, how you doing? How you feeling? Are you tired? Here's your awake shot. Are you hungry? Passing out all these fruits, right? I think I ate like 50 oranges during the convention. Now I see oranges, I just feel panic, right? But the whole time, we're focused on the little things. Can I be a giver, right? Second thing I write down is, what can I do for the team? Always consistently think about and ask, what can I do for the team? Susha, what can I do for you? What can I do for the team? It has nothing to do with who's the senior business partner or the junior business partner. The core topic is all about what? The team. Right? It doesn't matter which position I'm at. It's all about the team. Let me focus on what can I change for the team? What can I help the team? Next one. Why me? Okay? A lot of people ask this question. You know, and we're asked to do certain things in this business, and then the people that cares about the team will always say, yes, I will do it, right? And also being coachable. But at the same time, people that always think too much, they always, Wayne, why is it always me? Right? Lulu, why is it always me? Can we pick up certain, Wayne, can you pick up my guest? She's actually living all the way in the Bronx, right? But I'm very busy, I'm setting up the HB, can you pick up my guest? Just do it. Okay? Because I'll share with you why. Because they trust you. You agree?
Yes.
Because they trust us.
Yes.
The only reason why they ask you to do is because they trust you.
Yes.
So when people trust us, we make sure we take on the opportunity and really let them know, Wayne, you know, I'm worth your trust. And I can always deliver the things you ask me to do. Right? So whenever opportunity presents, take it. Right? Also, not just for, you know, little things, but how about being a speaker, being a trainer? Right? How many of you guys can be honest, before this, when you started the business, you probably never thought you were going to be standing up here speaking. Right? Nobody joined this business and Nancy, I want to be a speaker. No, we all joined this business because we want time freedom and financial freedom, right?
Yes.
You know, people look at me and say, wow, you sure can talk, right? But before this business, not that I'm a shy person, right? But I'm a goofball back then, right? I just want to walk, I'm a clown. I just want to make people happy. I just want to have fun. I'm a very blue personality. Right? I'm not the person that can sit here, take notes, and listen, record, and come up here and duplicate. That is not me. But I have to become like that.
Yes.
Right? But when the opportunity is represented, I remember so clear. There's one time, we were at the HPP. Starts at 8. Olivia was sitting right next to me. She said, the next speaker that was supposed to talk about the 45-year plan is in traffic. He won't make it. Can you show the 45-year plan? Now, it was almost 8 o'clock, and we'll start at 8, and then maybe 15, 20 minutes to introduce each other, 2-minute commercial. By 8:20, I need to be ready. Trust me, in my mind, guess what I'm thinking? I don't know yet, right? I wasn't even activated yet. I was 3 months in the business. Yeah, I practiced, but the other side of me saying what? Why not me? Why not me? So I took on it. Did I do a fantastic job? No, trust me, I screwed it up like 50%. Right? I was looking at my note card and I didn't know what I was saying. But that was an experience, and guess what? Afterwards, I got feedback how to grow myself, how to get better. My first time doing Basic 5, it was almost the same thing. But guess what? I was ready. I was always ready for it. I didn't know how good I was going to be, but I was always ready. So always be that person asking, you should be mad, why is it not me?
Right. Yes.
Why is it not me? Like J-Rod talked about, why is it not me showing the plan today? Why is it not me? I get frustrated when Olivia says, next week's NPCP speaker. I'm like, drum roll, waiting for my name. Wayne Chang. I'm like, what? Is it because I didn't practice enough? Right? She said, next week you'll get your, oh, he didn't pay you lunch. Ah, that's why. I got you for lunch, okay? So next one, responsibility. Right? In Chinese, we always say, 责任越大,成功越大. Okay? The more you're willing to take on, the more results, the more success you're going to get in this business. Right? It always reminds me of our great leader, Johnson Lee. Right? He always talks about, I'm going to be that last person that shuts off the light at every single event. What does it mean? He's going to be that last person, no matter who gives up, no matter who shows up or not. He's going to be here, and he's going to continue to stay consistent and persistent. That's responsibility. A lot of us bring business partner in, right? For what? I want to get activated, man. I need to get activated. Too much volume coming up. I'm wasting this volume. I need to get activated so I can get my first $300 check. Trust me, we all thought about that at 1 second. I need to get paid. This is why we joined the business. But what is true responsibility? I bring this person on board because I know they have goals and dreams they need to accomplish for themselves and their family. And my responsibility is making sure that happens. Because the day they sign up, a lot of people say, it's only $399. $399 could mean a lot to someone. 600 BV could mean a lot to someone. But the day they commit to me is the day I'm responsible for their success. Do you have that type of responsibility? Right? Next one. Appreciation. And who should we learn this from? JR. Right? I think this is the first time I've seen him on stage choking up that many times.
Yes.
And he doesn't even need to say anything. When he just turns around and looks at that corporate team, he can't hold it. Because why? It's just all this memory. 25 years. All these hard work people don't see behind the stage, right? How many of you guys were watching Lauren's live on Facebook before the convention? They were working and grinding, planning until like 2 a.m. Yeah, they were having fun with Andrew Wiseman. This guy's just hilarious, right? But the next day you see Lauren up 6, 7, 8 a.m. She's grinding again. She's building, she's prepping. And trust me, this is not because it's convention prep. This is every single day for the past 25 years. They just can't stop building the business. For them, it's not a business anymore. It's a mission, right? So do we have that type of appreciation towards our company? How about towards our entire team Flushing? How about give a round of applause for all these pioneers that built up Team Flushing for us? Right? How about your sponsor, your senior business partner? Right? A lot of people say, I don't like my sponsor. I said, why? They're not really good. They don't talk like you guys. It's so funny. People are just funny, right? They always think, I wish I had sponsor like
else's.
Miss Lou, right?
The grass is always greener on the other side.
Right? Lauren talked about it. The grass is always greener on the other side. That's what we think. But what's the truth?
Water it.
They just water more. They took care of it better.
Yeah.
Right? So we always gotta appreciate, right? Sometimes don't be too tough on your senior business partner. Be tough on who? Yourself. Gotta be tough on ourselves. If your sponsor can't do this, that's okay. They did their job because you know why? They had the courage to recruit you.
Right.
Is it easy to recruit and sponsor someone? It's not. It's not. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of follow-up. Right? So make sure we appreciate them. If I have a sponsor that can train, that can do all this thing, can do basic fight, can do ECCT, be grateful. Super grateful.
Yes.
But if I don't have one, it's okay. They already gave me the best opportunity in the world.
Right.
How about my junior business partner? Come on, Helen. How do you not get this? We always get frustrated, but like Wayne talked about just now, we got to look at ourselves. You know, this business is all about karma, trust me. It is all about karma. You're not coachable. No matter how coachable you become down the road, people you bring in, a lot of time, they're not going to be coachable.
Yeah.
It's just karma. You complain, right? And then now you went to a convention, you're all positive, you bought your ticket, right? And then you come back and live it. They don't buy their tickets. Right? She's my senior business, but she's probably thinking, yeah, you didn't buy your tickets in the beginning too. It's all karma. Okay? So that's what we keep talking about. If you understand, you will execute. If you don't understand, still execute. As you're executing in that process, you'll understand why you're doing it. Because if you understand the compensation plan, there is no reason to question. There is no way your senior business partner will want you to fail. Because if you fail, they fail. Why would they do that? So learn how to appreciate. How about appreciate our cross lines? A lot of us, most of us aren't financially linked together, but why are we here today? For the environment. We're here to learn and grow, because if Flushing grows, who benefits? Everyone. How many of you guys feel proud wearing that same t-shirt at the Coliseum? Right? You just feel that pride when you walk around at Coliseum and you're like, wow, 走路有风啊. It means there's wind when you walk. Right? It's a t-shirt. It's a $5 t-shirt, but when you wear it, you stand up straight, you walk right, you sit up right. Because why? We take pride about our team. So be appreciative that we're born in Team Flushing. Communication. You guys agree it's an art? Right? It's not the easiest thing. So write this down. If you can meet up with this person, do not FaceTime with them. If you can FaceTime, don't call them. If you can call them, don't text them. If you can text them, don't try to assume. 心电感应. We think they know. That's the worst thing. Assumption in this business. Right? We come to an HVP, and then we're standing there. Wayne, you didn't bring your laptop? Oh, I thought you were gonna bring it. Olivia always has backup plan. Did you bring your laptop? Come on. We're always assuming, right? So texting, because I texted you. What if they didn't see it?
Right.
Yes.
Right? What if that message never got sent out? Right? So when you can meet up and talk, it's just so much easier. How many of you guys have conflicts with people when you're trying to communicate through text? Right? What does ... mean? I never get it. Are you coming? ... You're trying to guess someone else's attitude. But when you call them, it could be a very caring attitude.
Yes.
Are you coming? Is everything okay? Versus, are you coming? ... People can't understand what you're trying to explain. So make sure we communicate. It's all from personal experience, right? And communication is about what? You know, up to a certain point, a lot of us get caught up on BV and IBV, and it's natural. It's a business, right? But we have to get that out of our way. You can't just call people and just say, "Hey, Kathy, how much BV did you place today?" Unless we're talking about jumping at pen level. Right? Or Friday night, you're trying to calculate the volume because the system hasn't updated yet. That makes sense?
Yes.
So besides that, you can't just tell people, "Hey, how you doing? Great. So how much BV did you do yesterday?" Right? It's all business. And when they say, oh, it's okay, life sucks, and you say, oh, that's fine, get over with it. And then you continue to ask about BV and IBV. But it's a people business. We gotta care about them. Now, don't listen too hard. All that sudden people said, Benson said you gotta care about them, and you care way too much about them. Right? Every time people talk about, Cynthia, how's this person? And you're like, oh, Benson, you don't understand. This person, her mom's sister's cousin's son's little brother's neighbor. His dog just died. So they cannot come to the HPP. Right? This person just had a huge fight with his girlfriend. What does that have anything to do with residual income?
Yes.
It has nothing to do with residual income. So do not listen too hard. Okay? We need to care about each other, but at the end of the day, it's about business.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
How about our culture? Right? We talked about we're building a culture. What's a Flushing culture? We hustle. We stay consistent. Right? Miss Liu always jokes about this, but it's truth. Right? All the a lot of the trainers, top trainers, corporate team member, they're so excited to come to Flushing, right? Because they're like, oh my, Flushing is growing, and all of them came to JFK. Chase went and picked them up, got to Flushing, and they're all shocked. This is Flushing? It's Main Street and 39th Avenue. That's it. Right? It's nothing special, but here's the thing, why are we don't have the best education, we don't have the best jobs opportunity, but people here, they just hustle. You go to conventions, who's the earliest? Us. We are, right? Because we have nothing, that's why we gotta do more. How about the culture of plugging into every single training whenever we can? How about buying and selling tickets? This is all we do in our business, right? How about product bag? It's a culture, right? So can I have all my team, right, stand up and then pull up your product bag, okay? We're not doing this to like show off, okay? We're doing this to tell you this is just what we do, okay?
I'm not in your team, but
And you have it.
Yeah.
If you have a product bag, stand up and hold it, right? And here's the truth. How many of you guys heard about us talking about product bag? You heard about it, right? But here's the difference. Difference between success and people that's not successful yet is doing the difference, the little things, right? We talked about this, having a product bag, and look at this, and you guys can take a picture. Come up if you have a product bag. Evelyn, come up from the side. Fam, come up.
Wow.
Right, we're talking about building a culture, right? A culture of having a product bag, okay? And this is a perfect example of what Miss Liu talks about. When we understand, we execute. When we don't understand, we still execute. When we're executing in this process, we will understand why we do it. Right? Take a nice picture, everyone smile. Because you will be on social media. Good? Awesome. Give it a round of applause. Right? So what is the product bag? A culture. Because we talk about the four result producing activity. Sell tickets, sell the business, sell the products, and shopping annuity. This is one very, very critical and important part about our business. Having a product bag. Always personal using, always having products, always mixing, and this creates a duplication. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Next one, respect. Not just respect your senior business partner, your leaders, but also respect your junior business partner, right? And especially your sponsor. Okay, I just don't know. I don't understand. Amber talks about this all the time. Why do we have a bad relationship with our sponsor? Right? They brought us in. They gave us the best opportunity already. They might not be the best. They might not be the best. And here's the thing. And this might be harsh, but maybe you're asking for too much. Because if we are a leader, we won't need our sponsor to always be there for us. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
If I can do it sometimes, we joke about this, but Wayne and I sometimes we talk about, sometimes I just wish Michael and Olivia aren't there so we can take over and show them we got this.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye. right? And trust me, your sponsor and your senior business partner, they want this.
Yes.
Yes.
As a senior business partner, do you want your junior business partner to be great?
Yes.
And here's the thing, you want them to be better than you,
Yes.
right? J. Rob said, gooder than you.
Yes.
That's the correct English, right? Gooder than you, right? Better than you. There's nothing wrong with it because it's 100%. But as a senior business partner, trust me, we always say what? Catch me if you can. That's your goal, but I'll never allow that to happen. I always want to get better. Keep trying, keep trying. Shoot for the star. All right, that's a side joke. We'll talk about that next time, okay? Commitment. Commitment to what? Commitment to your 8 to 15 hours. Commitment to showing up. Because every one of us showing up is more important than the speaker. If no one shows up, what's the point of having a speaker at the event? There's no point. There wouldn't be anyone listening. So you showing up is one of the most important things. How about keeping your own words? You said you're going to buy tickets. You said you want to build your team. You said you want to retire your parents. You said you want to have better lifestyle for your kids. But here's the thing, talk is cheap. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Action is worth residual. Right? We gotta take action. And here's the thing, it's not about the results. It's about the action we put in. Do we always get the results we want? We wish, right? If we all get the results we want, we'd all be millionaires right now. We're billionaires. But it doesn't happen all the time. But we follow people not because just their results. We follow people because their action, because they kept their own words. That makes sense.
Yes.
Next one, lead by example. Lead by example on what? On hitting the Shopee annuity, correct?
Yes.
On doing the UFO, on hitting the President's Challenge. That's leading by example. Right? And here's the thing, and this is something I kept, that hit me really hard this time. We got to continue to do it because the new people, they never seen it. Right? They show up at an event and they say, Benson, they might not say it, right? They're thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it too. Hey, when was the last time you had a guest? Right? You're making all the money, but when was the last time you hit UFO? Are you leading by example for Shopee annuity or you're just barely hitting it? All right, it's 1500 BV, 1502. That's not do too much, right? 3000, exact. That's not waste money. Or you're like Amber Yang, you're like Miss Liu, you're like Olivia, right? I think last time we saw Olivia's the IBV, it's like more than 100,000 or something like that. It's like insane, right? Now we know where the bags and shoes came from, right? Let's all leading by example, right? Now about BV, right? Talk about 1500 BV. A lot of us, how many of you guys are done with the Shopee annuity, the 15 BV? Right, we talk about, well, I'm done with it, I'm exceeding it, right? Even right now, there's still the bonus pool. That's still our benchmark.
Right.
It's what we have to do. That's what we should do. 1500 BV, right? I think Olivia's has 30,000 BV. Right? She's doing it because I'm a top money earner or I'm a direct. No, she's doing it to lead by example. Does that make sense? Right? So we have to lead by example for these things. And how about this is something I always remind myself. Leaders lead, winners win. Gotta always tell yourself, I'm a leader, I'm a winner, I'm a leader, I'm a winner. Continue to tell yourself, continue to brainwash yourself. And that winner mentality is so important. And I want everyone to write this down. Don't push, but lead. Right? Leaders aren't in the back. Right? Remember back in the old days when they go on the battlefield, where does the leader start? In the front. The first person that goes out is the leader, the general. They go out the first person. Does that make sense? They always lead from the front. Always. You don't see a leader all the way in the back and just pushing people. Right? And don't worry about it. People say, well, I got to get everyone. You're not going to get everyone to succeed. You're not. If it was that easy, everyone's a director.
Right.
You got to lead from the front. The right person will follow you.
Yes.
They will even pass you. That's what we want. Okay? The leader's pace is the team's pace. It's so critical, right? And last but not least, one team, one dream. It's just not. It's not a slogan. It's just who we are. It's just what we represent. It's just what JR represents. So the question I have for everyone is, where do you have your team? Is it in your mind or is it right here in your heart? It's got to be right here in your heart, right? It's got to be team first, everything else second. A lot of people say, well, Benson, I'm doing this business because I want to retire my parents. I'm doing this business because I want a better life and better education for my kids. But do we also understand, without residual income, without the team, we will not have that type of lifestyle. We will not be able to accomplish what we set out, what we want. So understand, team first, everything second, right? And the team is our future. Do we agree?
Yes.
And our team is our residual income. So make sure we prioritize everything the right way. When there's a conflict, who do I pick? Right? I want to point out, J-Rod talked about Ali multiple times this morning. Right? Olivia mentioned about Ali as well. Right? Here's this lady that joined this business for products only. Right? Lost 30 pounds. Everyone started asking her how she lost it, and she started building the business. She didn't believe in herself. Right? But the first quarter she hit UFO. She hit Shopee annuity. And then she hit Shopee annuity. Right? Not last year. This year at Miami World Conference, she just hit coordinator. Okay? This time right now, she already gone through 1.5 pay cycle, right? Hit UFO. This time under her, they have over 16 people at Miami World at International Convention. When they were at Miami, she had 3 people. From 3 to 15, 16 people in less than 6 months. Wow. And it comes from what? She understands it's all about the team. It is all about the team. My kids is my why. I am not going to make it an excuse. Right? And she was battling that because right before the convention she said, there's no one that can take care of my daughter. And she's a single mother. There's no one that can take care of my daughter. My parents, her family are so negative, they weren't even willing to take care of her kids. But guess what? The team pulled through. One of our business partner couldn't make it to the convention. She said, let me take care of your daughter so you can go to the convention. Yes. 5 days. 5 days. And that lady has a 13-month-old baby. Yes. Brand new business partner. She said, let me take care of your daughter so you can go and build your team. And let me stay for you. That's one team, one dream. Right? So do we understand the importance of our team? And at my coring note cards at the end, I say what? I love my team. Because without my team, I'll be nowhere, right? So this is my coring topic, and I'll give it back to Olivia.
Wow. Wasn't that an incredible coring topic?
Yes.
How many people feel the same? And a lot of times, if we don't express our gratitude towards our senior business partner, our junior business partner, our cross-line business partner, people that get to share today's training with us to create this environment, and people who get to share the bus ride with us to create that environment, right? That every single dot will connect, and this is what JR cares about, right? JR doesn't do this business for money. Like he said, that's only a number on the scoreboard. Congratulations, but let's move on, right? The leaders are not doing, do you think Ms. Miliu is doing today and tomorrow and Wednesday training? The location, the venue in New York is expensive. But when we conduct these trainings, she doesn't do it for another paycheck. Whether she does this or not, she's got residual income. But that's because we care and love our team. Like Benson just talked about, is our team only in our head? Hey, how much BV created today? Hey, it's Friday. Let's talk about how much BV. Or are people really in your heart? Right? We always say how big our heart is and how big our team will be. Yes. And how many people's why, how many people's 2-minute commercial can you put into your heart? And this is one thing we always feel amazed by. When Ms. Miliu look at someone brand new, right? Someone brand new, and she knows that person's why. She knows that person's 2-minute commercial. She records their 2-minute commercial. Right? Every Wednesday we have training, and there's at least 5 to 10 2-minute commercials, and a lot of new partners too. But she has every single person's 2-minute, and she listens to them. When she go back, the same night when she's doing her, removing makeup and washing face, the next morning is always new people's 2-minute commercial. And she would send these 2-minute commercials to different partners who can connect their backgrounds or their challenges with. So that's the kind of leadership we want to follow. And I also want to say, well, is our team, not only just whether in our heart or our head, but also is our team in your back office graphic genealogy, or is your team in GMTSS? That's something we need to also think about. Isn't that true? Because one team, one dream, you put them into your heart. The next step is because you care, then communicate that why. Why do you care about them? And sell them the vision, why they need to come from just graphic organization. The blue, we don't like blue man, right? So we like gold and green man, right? So we don't like blue man, we don't need avatars. But, we don't want people just stay in our report, right? Where do you go see the graphic genealogy? ECCT question, come on guys.
Back office.
Wow, brilliant. Can I get a high five for that? Wow, brilliant, back office. All the answer is back office, right? Yeah, this is our joke from ECCT training. So if you know the answer, wow, you're so far ahead, right? We don't want our team to just stay in the report. They need to show up to GMTSS, right? So when they show up to GMTSS, that's how we help to empower them. So can we give all the trainers that did presentations this morning? So, we really do want to appreciate Ms. Miliu, although this is just the beginning of our amazing boot camp. Just this morning, we feel like we learned a lot already.
Oh, yeah.
Set the stage for our success. But Ms. Liu actually had to, because the corporate, this is also being coachable. Whenever the leaders or the corporate team needs these leaders or advisory council member, they always, without even asking why, what are we going to talk about? Why do I have to do it? Oh, I have bus to come back with. But she decided last minute when JR requested all the advisory council members to stay for training and to get some message across. Yesterday, she actually booked her own return flight very last minute. So she didn't. She actually came back super early this morning. Actually, before we all got here, I think what time was your flight?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So she arrived home before 8:30. And quickly, talked to my grandparents and refreshed herself, and she showed up already, right? And can we give her a round of applause? And but this is why when JR, Laura, and them say we need you guys to stay, we need to discuss the next 25 years. They always no excuse. I'll do what you say, right? So I don't think this young lady. You pay me later? I have a witness. You're all my jury, okay? But really, I think she doesn't need much introduction, right? We already saw how much respect and a round of applause, from the audience. That was a stand-up ovation, and just everybody respect her because of the way she lead herself. Right? She doesn't lead or force other people to do what she does, but she leads herself, and that really transcends into a great Flushing team culture. So without further ado, help me welcome Ms. Miliu.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, welcome our partner from Honolulu and Seattle and somewhere, right? They're also from New Jersey, yeah. And San Diego, welcome, yeah. One person here become one leader, then lead big team here.
Yes.
And thank you all the speakers, right? How's today's training? Great, right? Why we do Market America? Why we do Market America? Residual income.
Yes.
Remember, here not make money. We make residual income. Money and the residual income is different,
Yes.
right? Residual income, we can make its legacy for our family, for our children. For this, we can do what's need to do, right? This business, we just need invest two things. Two things. First one, what we need to invest?
Time.
Time. Everyone has the same time, 24 hours per day. Then how we manage our time is very important. Always remember, what's our pay plan? What is our pay plan? Management performance compensation plan. What's the point here? What is the point here? Manage. Right? Manage what? First, manage ourselves. And what's in the detail ourselves? Our goal and the goal statement. Right? No goal, no goal. Right? No goal, no goal. Wow. Oh. Do you know why I have very, very poor English? Because someone always, somebody always love me, right?
This is encouraged, right?
Right?
Irritation.
What's the point there, right? Makes our goal and the goal statement. First, why we do Make in America? Always remember, it's our dream, our goal. And then goal statement. We need a goal, but we also need a statement. That means day plan, day action, weekly plan, weekly action, monthly plan, monthly action, then short-term goal, mid-term goal, and the long-term goal. If we can do day action, at least 10 activity per day. Everybody know that, right? What we need to do daily action. Then we can talk about the short-term goal. We can get the long-term goal. The short-term goal for everyone here, at least 1 year, right? From right now until next convention, the time is flying, right? If no goal is so fast, you just like this, then 1 year, right? So fast, and then midterm goal is 2 to 3 years. You want 2 years, one BDC, or 3 years at BDC, right? Then long-term goal, 5 to 7 years. Not just we make money. You want how many people in your left set and in the right set also make at least 5,000 per month. If our partner can make over 5,000 per month, then they are already on the way to the residual income, right? Before that, just make money. Always ask ourselves, your day, 1 day, equal 1 day, or equal 2 days, or equal 3 days, or your 2 days just equal 1 day, or your 3 days equal 2 days. Can understand, right?
Yes.
For me, I always tell myself, I must make my 1 day equal 2 days. We always can do things together. One thing at the same time, do the 2 things. In the morning, if we get up, always with our recorder. Listen, listen, listen. You also can drink our product. At the same time, listen our audio. That's the same time you already 1 hour equal 2 hours. Then daily action. Next one, we need to invest what? One, invest our time. The other things we invest, our shopping. So easy. That's our business, right? If we can transfer our shopping habit to our business, then we already not just
Consumer.
yeah. We need to become consumer and at the same time become the business owner. So easy, right? Then everyone ask ourselves, in our home, do I everything already transfer to our mall without wall?
Yes.
Right? So easy. If everyone do the same, then duplicates every topic, duplicates our handwriting management performance compensation plan,
Yes.
and always duplicates our NUOT basic file and current topic and our product. You're already leader.
Yes.
And then if we want, who wants 1 day equals 7 days? Who wants? Then so easy. Bring 7 people here.
Yes.
You already 1 day equals 7 days. That's why we need to go out.
Yes.
Not just stay home. Not just stay in local. Not just in local.
Right.
We need to go out. We need to know what happens in our marketing in the other location, right? And then who wants 1 day equal 100 days? Then bring 100 people go to convention.
Yes.
Yes.
1 weekend equal your 100th weekend.
Yeah.
Who wants 1 day equal 1,000 days? Yes. Then together you tell me what we can do. Bring thousands of people go to international convention. So easy, right? And who can duplicate the whole 3 days weekend, the convention, everything, every word to our partner. Who can do that? Nobody. But tickets can help us duplicate everything.
Yes. Yes.
That's why at convention, GR always teach us easy way, tips, more tickets. Always tell us about tickets. Now we know why we need the tickets. Because we want our business 1 day equals 7 days, 100 days, 1,000 days, later 10,000 days, and thousands and thousands days, right? I think you already know a lot. I don't need to talk more. And just who wants has partner like me? Who wants has partner like Elizabeth Weber? Who wants has partner like Amber? Yeah, Xiaofan, Johnson, yeah, everyone, right? So here, Olivia Benson and our partner, right? Everybody want that. Now I sell myself. Do you want?
Yes.
Who want buy? So cheap, just $2,000. Who want that? Pay $2,000. I sell myself.
Wow.
So easy, right? Then buy 10 tickets, $2,000. From there, you have Elizabeth Weber, you have me, you have Amber, you have Johnson. So easy, just $2,000. You can buy one leader, always is the partner always with you together create residual income.
Yeah.
Then go money, no go?
No money.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Liu. $2,000. Going once? Going twice?
25.
Huh? So who has their 10 tickets?
Yeah.
Right?
Has 10 tickets.
Who has 10 tickets? Who has 7 tickets? Right? These are the people who are gonna have a better chance to win. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So
You have 10 tickets, I go with you.
wow. Who have 10 tickets again? So that's why you guys
Yeah.
can what? Schedule 12 tickets.
Yeah. I go with you. Where I go to with you? Like John Mark, please stand up. He's live in Connecticut. Every week, he came to Flushing, to my house, pay the toll and every weekend, and also go to Flushing. He has partner. First year, no partner, but he always buy 10 tickets. He eat a lot of tickets. That's why he has full nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah, 这个很营养的。
Yes.
Full nutrition, right?
In his mind.
Why I go with him? If he hosts the events home in Connecticut, I go. That's why I go with you. So easy, right? Not joke. I go with you. But first, show 10 tickets.
Yes.
Because it's a business,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Manir, for that really awesome. She's really just everything she talks about. It's something not just we listen and understand. That's first tier, right? And then dig deeper. 悟，中文的悟，英文到底要怎么讲啊？Sink in, internalize. Internalize and really ask yourselves why. Why does she say it that way? Going from just listening in the head, but again, make it go into your heart. And understand why she says what she said. And so really listen to your audios again and again, right? So we never finish a meeting without another meeting. So because of time, we're going to do very simple, sharp, and sweet. I would love to have Seattle partners, maybe素霞帮我找1到2个好不好？ And then we're gonna have 2 partners also from Hawaii. I believe Dr. Zheng and Wayne, right? Gonna represent because we're gonna have multiple times to share throughout the 2-3 days. And but first, I'm gonna have Helen to also come up and share what she benefited most. And I think once you make a decision, everything's already done, right? It's already done. The action, the results. It's only a matter of time to catch up. And I think recently she's really made a huge transformation, changing from this is my part-time, right? Although it's my most important, but it's my part-time, income. However, now she realized it's going to be her lifetime income, lifetime career. So she really made the decision to quit her six-figure income job and now full-time market in America and really booking massive appointment, massive personal growth. So without further ado, welcome Helen.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. So what I learned the most from this morning is actually about learning itself, learning attitude. Right? Remember the beginning of this morning, why we have purposes of learning. So I actually wrote down 2 things, how to be 100% coachable. I think a lot of times we say, oh yeah, I'm coachable, tell me what I need to do. But am I 100% coachable? Do I copy 100% exactly? So that's what I focused on, every single point that we went through this morning, the core topics. And another one is really learn about the why behind every single topic. So how did I do that? And just tie into what Ms. Liu was saying, how do we use 1 hour equal to 4 hours, 3 hours, 10 hours? How do I use 1 day to 3 days, 10 days, 100 days? It's really through how do we learn every single topic, the selling, the why behind it. So for me, what I did is I recorded every single segment, and then I have note cards. So already, because I have like 5 days of ABC trainings coming up, so I'm gonna go implement, and also duplicating every single topic, 5 bullets of why it's important. So going back, I have a open box training on Saturday. I can implement right away. So really just learn so much, and it's really about the learning attitude. Thanks.
Great. Awesome. And Helen just brought up a really important point. What's the best way to scale up your learning today?
No,
Doing it
Yes.
and duplicate it,
Yes.
right? So first of all, how many people, first topic we learned today is open box training.
Yes.
So what's the best way to scale up that knowledge?
Do it.
So what's the best way? You gotta schedule it first. Schedule it with someone. It doesn't have to be a new business partner. It can be any UFO.
Yes.
Because if you teach them do it once and they feel, wow, this is very helpful, right away, you duplicate it. So can everybody schedule an open box training?
Yes.
This is something we can implement right away. So schedule that. You just duplicate today's 2 hours, 3 hours into 30 hours. So what else did we talk about? HBP.
Yes.
Has everybody plugged into a HBP? Great. The next level is, have you set up do you have a plan for personal growth? So when would you like to be able to talk about and present each topic? Give yourself a deadline. Right? So when I'm going to tell my leader, Xiaofan, next HPP, when we go back next week, I would like to show the plan. And you're going to practice until then to show the plan. Guess what? Every time, for example, Steve sometimes asks me, Olivia, next Friday, can I show the plan? I said, you ask, you get. Right? You know, you have to fight for your own opportunity.
Yeah.
So then you today, 3 hours, already implemented. Okay? What else do we talk about? Team coring. So for people who didn't get to hear this, can we educate them? People say, how can I get this person more motivated with the team? Well, teach them. Teach them first, then they will understand. Okay? So very good. Thank you so much, Helen, for that sharing. Next, I also want to invite another great business partner, well, actually quite new, just joined the business, and right from the get-go, she's already decided to do this business full-time, actually quit her PT school. Realizing where her true passion is, and she's very crystal clear in terms of what she wants to achieve in a life career. And when she found Market America, she realized she can not only do all three, but really, take it to a different level by helping people, working with people, and also always pursue what you're passionate about. So this time, I think, together with Yolanda, their family, and her sister, 3 of them purchased 18 tickets together to World Conference.
Wow.
Their team is going to explode because their commitment, right? So without further ado, help me welcome brand new UFO, Elaine from Seattle.
All right, thank you, Olivia, for that awesome introduction. So from today, all 3 topics were amazing, and I think I took little nuggets from each one. But halfway through, I just started writing down what my purpose was in the beginning, and so I want to be able to duplicate correctly, and so from attitude, I'm going to reset, empty cup, start over. I'm still relatively new, but I want to duplicate and start the right way. So start with myself, and another thing I kept writing down over and over again is leaders lead, they don't push. So those are things I'm going to be working on, and I think those are the 2 main things. So duplicate correctly, reset, start now, start with you. Thank you.
Awesome. Simple, sharp, and sweet, right? Simple, sharp, and sweet. And this sets the tone for how we do meeting after the meeting. And every time, sometimes we think, when the person gets up there and the person cannot engage the audience. We don't want our information that delivers to people works like a tablet. We all want to deliver information like isotonic. Remember that, right? Because, however, sometimes we expect people assume new partners to know how to share. We have to teach them. 1, 2, 3 bullet points. What did you learn the most? Simple, sharp, and sweet. That's how we share, right? And the last thing we want is long sharing and then nobody catch a point.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But you have to prepare. Next, I want to invite another great business partner, Dr. Zheng here, who is really, really in love with the products, in love with the business, not only himself, family business, right? And his mom, who strongly support this business and coming from very successful corporate background. That's his mom and himself running several successful doctor offices and implemented the products. And then I've heard Dr. Zheng share products, really humorous, with his own twist in there, but very professional. Because of that product, not only he moves the product really well, shopping annuity, but also I believe since a year and a half ago, really committed, help being a proponent of the local GMTSS and team training, and right now senior master coordinator or just
Senior master.
3000嘛 senior master coordinator. Help me welcome Dr. Zhang from Honolulu, Hawaii.